with StraightSmile Solutions, StraightSmileSolutions.com, and today we're going to talk about Reveal aligners. So Reveal aligners are the 3M Unitek aligners. I think they used to be called SLK or SL something aligners. They've been rebranded to Reveal, and I've just started to see my first cases of these aligners, and there's some good stuff and there's some bad stuff, so I just wanted to do a quick review. Let's do the good stuff first. So I personally have not treated a case because it's a relatively new product and I'm not really doing that much stuff right now, and it's not something I'm really interested in using, but I have a few doctors that are using it, and these reviews are actually from them. So positives, trim line is higher. You can look at it as a positive or a negative, but material is thicker, so it does not need so much attachments, so many attachments. So when you look at their setups, there might only be like 3 or 4 attachments per arch, as opposed to 10 to 15, like in Invisalign, or 8 to 10. So it's a lot fewer attachments. Of course, the benefit of that is the time, and if you have one of those patients that is really anti-attachment, you can get away with fewer, or possibly even none, if it's a case that doesn't need extrusions. And I don't know the details on, I am told, and I tried to contact the team that runs Reveal, and of course I get no response, so they're not very friendly, but I did try. My understanding is that there's unlimited revisions and refinements, and there's no limit to what they can do. They do have slots. They do have anterior bite turbos, so they call these slits. Slits and cutouts. So everyone has their own, right? Instead of precision cuts, they call them slits and cutouts. They do IPR. You can virtually extract. You can do attachments. Okay, so that was the positive. That's all I have for positive, sorry. Price point, I believe they have some type of trap you promo. I call it trap you promo, where they try to trap you into using their product. So right now, I think they're offering them at $1,100, $1,200 as opposed to $1,800, $1,880 or something like Invisalign does. So it's an equivocal product. I don't know how long you get for the revisions, refinements. I don't know if it's 2 years, 3 years, or 5 years. That I don't have the answer to. So if somebody has the answer to that, feel free to put it in the comment section, because that part I can't figure out. So similar product, but better if you are looking for less attachments is what it comes down to. And it's supposedly clearer. It supposedly looks less noticeable. I mean, Invisalign, I can spot a mile away on somebody's teeth. So, a little more discreet. Okay, so that was the positive, kind of. Negative is their portal is awful. I just can't stand it. It is 100 times worse than even ClearCorrect. Even my white label portal is better than this. It's just terrible. It's so hard to use. It is totally, I'm sure once you figure it out, it's easier. One thing I don't like is that you cannot spin the little mouth, the little setup around to look at all different angles. You have to look at their pre-programmed angles, which is similar to how ClearCorrect was many, many, many years ago, right? Front, right, left, back. Back is helpful. Upper, lower. That's the 6 views you get. That's all you get. So that's a problem. Because sometimes I want to look at something at a special angle and I can't see it. Like one of my favorite angles is when I tip the front head back a little bit and I just look, at how tight the bite is. Yes, you can spin it around, look from the back, but it's not the same thing. So I hate that. I also don't like that they don't have an occlusion feature. They have something called collisions, which is right here, but collisions is weird. It's like the contacts and the occlusion, and they don't have it in 2 different colors. So I can't tell what's what, and I can't tell if it's articulated correctly or if the finish is good. So that is frustrating to me. So that's a huge negative to me. They do, of course, like I said, they have anterior bite turbos, which is good. They can do distalization. They can do, precision cuts. So that's good. And they also don't explain when the IPR is staged. I'm assuming it's all staged to 0, but they don't make that clear when I look at the stuff. And also it's crazy weird to do a modification. You have to go into the notes section. You have to leave your notes and then you have to submit it. But sometimes the submit button isn't there and I can't figure it out. So anyways, but that's Reveal aligners. That's all I can tell you on it. I don't love it so far, but relatively decent reviews from doctors, although nobody has finished a case. So I will believe it once it's finished, and I can give you more of a heads up on how it's going for sure. I would imagine with the thickness of things, it wouldn't be so great in the trim for perio patients. Forces are probably higher. It's probably more uncomfortable. Just a thought. All right, thanks.